What's up everybody, Billy here with Raw Shots Photography. I wanted to take a few minutes just to talk about the Blackrapid Strap. This strap's been out for quite a while. It retails for $75 on Amazon. I think a lot of folks in the photography community have used these, heard of these, or at least familiar with them. This is the Sport with the underarm strap. I highly recommend if you have a Blackrapid strap. They sell these straps separately. I'll try to put a link to those the separate ones of these down there too if you have the Blackrapid strap that doesn't have one. The underarm part really does keep this thing from sliding down your back and causing you some problems. The main thing I want to talk about today with the Blackrapid strap and the modification that I make, Blackrapid provides this anchor point. And while it's good and it's solid, I have heard in some reviews that that this thing is actually backed out on people. I personally have never experienced that. I've hiked with this thing, I've used it in weddings, street photography, miles and miles traveling, and I've never had this come loose on me at all. Now I do keep a hand on my camera most of the time, especially when I'm using this strap. But my issue with this is actually the location. When this is, the anchor point is dead center, basically the same place your tripod screws in. When it's in here, you no longer have access to your tripod mount if you need it. But once this this is hooked in, well, this is hanging on your side at this point. The heavier the glass, the more noticeable it's going to be. Because of this triangle here, this gap with this offset off the edge of the camera, the corner tends to definitely dig into your side. I hiked once several miles with my D700, and at the end of it, I mean, I had bruising on my side from the corner of the camera just digging in. I didn't realize it at the time, but you know, I did notice later. It is uncomfortable. It does hurt. It will cause you to kind of hold the camera off of you more when you're using it. Most of the time, you probably won't even notice. So, what do I do to counter this problem? Well, I don't use this. I tried it on a lot of different cameras. I thought it would work different on smaller cameras. It didn't. I tried it on my Fuji X100, XT1, my film cameras. I tried it on a lot of different cameras, and I just can't stand it. So I don't use this. This is what I use. This is a metal base plate. It's a universal. The one I have is older. I'll put a link in the description to the newer version. This is $9. To replace this is $14. This one is called the Rapid Fire universal mount. I believe it's made by a company called Altura. Like I said, I'll put a link to Amazon for it in the description below. But what this does, when this is screwed in, along with still allowing you to have access or actually the ability to still put your tripod mount on here because it's threaded as well, it moves that center point or the point of the strap from the center to the side. And when you do that, now and you're carrying your camera, the whole side of the camera now lays up against you. It moves moving the anchor point to the side really helps keep the camera from angling this way and allows the whole side of the camera to sit up against you, distributing out more of the punishment this thing gives as it's banging into you throughout the day. It makes all the difference in the world, especially if you're doing a lot of walking, such as weddings, hiking, street photography, wildlife photography, anything you're doing where you're going to do a lot of walking and using a Blackrapid strap. I highly recommend buying this base plate, moving that anchor point over, and allowing yourself to get the more comfortable lay of the camera. And it also does help keep the camera straight. I like to keep the camera where my hand can easily just grab it, pop it up and go. And a lot of times with the center anchor point, the camera will flip backwards on you. You'll have to kind of flip it around, use two hands. You won't have that problem once you move it over to the side. If it moves anywhere, it's just going to move pretty much just, you know, a little bit back, but it won't flip all the way around on you. Very rarely does it do that. So that's it. That's my quick tip, my helpful mod for the Blackrapid strap. I wish Blackrapid themselves would make one of these, but they don't. And it seems like the Rapid Fire in this version, which came from Carry Speed, I couldn't find it on Amazon, so that's why I'm linking the Rapid Fire. But give it a shot. If you've got a Blackrapid strap, I know they cost, I think they're still $75. If you've got one and you're not ready to go out and buy a new strap, but you're getting a little annoyed, spend $10, get the metal base plate, move that tether point over, and save yourself some pain on your side. Alright, thanks for watching.